Welcome back to Newsday. Thank you for staying with us. Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world are Rise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni and Dayo Shibwale. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Cynthia. Good afternoon, Hawa. Good afternoon, Dayo. Yes, we'll start the review with These Days, Nigeria's newspaper of record. We start with the story above the masthead, the window story. Finally, Dangote refinery set for production gets first 1 million barrels crude oil feedstock. Yes, I think we can all breathe easy.
Really?
Yes, because we are not talking of will happen. It happened yesterday, and the Rise News got that exclusive.
Million barrels.
No, you see, feedstock to start, and I'll tell you a few things going forward, and I know you have more to say, Dayo. 999 point something barrels landed yesterday, and which means the December deadline. Yes. So before long, Dayo, you will go into the filling station, and you will, I'm sure you will say, put Dangote fuel in my car.
That's right.
No. That's what they've been waiting for all this while.
Okay, all right.
And we are looking forward
to that.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Correct. Some as you would put it. but I agree with you. This feedstock came from the Agbami oil field, run by Chevron, delivered, of course, NNPC, usually a joint venture with the oil majors. So from NNPCL, delivered from the Agbani field. Now, it's a thing of joy. And it's not just, yes, it's not just because of that we'll be buying Dangote fuel from the filling station. But you know, we are now in the right direction of utilizing our oil resources. Because with the capacity of Dangote refinery, with the other 4 refineries coming on stream in the fullness of time, hopefully.
But one foreman said these things will never work.
No, hold on, Dayo. It means we'll not only meet our local needs, we'll be exporting products to at least African countries, and we'll be making more money.
I say amen to that.
Correct. We have to be positive.
That is our goal. Well,
we have started.
I'm happy with that.
We have started on the right track. But like I know you are trying to caution. 1 million barrel delivered. There must be a continuous arrangement in place of continuous supply. We don't want a Nigerian factor to say, oh, you know, there was a glitch somewhere, so they couldn't deliver, so they have reduced production. That refinery must produce at optimum capacity. That should be the goal. And NNPC.
I share your enthusiasm on this.
Yes, no, I'm very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of optimism that's floating in the air. Let's hope it maintains itself.
No. In fact, kudos to Aliko Dangote, our friend who has taken this giant stride. It takes lion heart to start that kind of project. But
he has worked very hard for it.
So kudos. It's a good day for all of us. So the story in this day, finally, Dangote refinery sets for production gets first 1 million barrels.
This is like the real takeoff.
Yes, the real takeoff. Yes. Now, other stories. Well, there's a story there, 2027, PDP, NNPP, SDP furthers in coalition talk. Okay, Dayo, you spoke a lot on that. But I think nobody should be jittery about coalition talk. After all, the APC is a product of coalition.
Of course.
Right?
Everybody.
And it makes, there should be contestation, not only of ideas, but of the race to get power.
Competitive democracy.
Yes.
They are welcome.
But again, Nigerian politicians moving from one party to another. It's not
what they do.
It's not
the nature of our politics.
Let's not look at it as if they bolted from the horse bolting from the stable.
You are still talking back at me.
No.
I know you are not. You are still talking back.
No, Dayo. I don't want our politicians to feel bad that they are bolting because.
But they bolted.
No, hold on. As you.
Some bolted, some hijacked. This is our expression.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. One of the greatest politicians of all time, the greatest British, the wartime Prime Minister, what was his name?
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Yes. He was a press
decamped
carpenter.
3 times.
Yes.
So
in fact, at a stage, he had no party. They had to call him because of what he has said.
So I don't want us to
I
don't want us to make our politicians to feel guilty because they moved from
cross
party.
carpeting.
Well, maybe
But
just a little bit.
Carpeting, that's the name for it.
Yes.
And they are bolting from one party to the other.
No, I think
and some are even swallowing the other party.
Look, what
is the language of politics?
I think what we demand of our politicians is what they do with power when they get power.
Yeah.
That's where they make the difference. Yeah. And I think that's where we should focus our attention right now. Yeah. Now, the lead story, Tinubu, every commitment to clear FX backlog will be fulfilled. Sanusi says president shouldn't be petroleum minister, insists NNPC must account for dollar inflows. Yes. Opposes removal of AMCON levy, declares banking sector regulation a necessity. Chike Obi, that's Mustafa Chike Obi, era of regulation without consultation should end. Cardoso, regulation key to sound financial system, reduction of operational excesses. Well, I've been going through some debates with a very good friend of the house, Mr. Eroche, but I'll just leave that for another day. Over whether
of this.
Yes, it's everywhere. I'm getting there. It's everywhere. Important. Hold on. Yes. Another story there, which Dayo is insisting must be taken from this day. Must be taken from this day. Showing compassion, Shetima leads federal government delegation to visit Kaduna bomb victims. Promises rebuilding. Yeah. Now, this story is all over the place. Yeah. That's why that's why I was saving it for the last.
All right.
Now, the Punch newspaper, Kaduna bombing, federal government vows to punish culprits. ACF, Arewa Consultative Forum, demands GOC's removal. Federal government promises to unravel causes of bombings, rebuild affected communities. GHQ, Defense Headquarters,
in some countries.
Yes.
The GOC or even the officers involved, they would have resigned by now.
Where?
They would have resigned.
Resigning.
Honestly, if I may come in, Mr. Feni, I'm looking at the Vanguard right now, and that headline.
Okay, the Vanguard newspaper.
It looks triggering.
Let's get to the Vanguard newspaper. Kaduna error will be 100% sure before bombing target.
We surely hope so.
Yes.
Well, that is what should have happened.
Well,
exactly.
An error.
Shoot a human being.
An error is what it is. An error.
A recurrent one. A deadly one. An expensive
based on information they said they acquired. So they should query the source of that information.
Absolutely.
And never get information from that.
Hence, we have to do everything to ensure that this does not happen again.
But allegedly, it's the 9th time it's happened
competence
in
is involved now.
Recent amount of time.
Yes. Well, what the Daily Trust is reporting is what I don't like. And
look at this.
Yes. Kaduna killings not a mistake, says Gumi. I don't think we should read any further meaning into this disaster, because
what does it mean by saying? Does it mean our army will go and kill our people?
There's another report there.
To task, let him get.
But unfortunately, Mr. Fini, we brought this up yesterday. We had an analyst, I'm trying to remember his name, but it's like 2 days ago, and he said based on the recurrence that some people might form this perspective that it might not be a mistake after all.
It shouldn't be somebody at the level of Gumi, who was also a former military man.
Well,
so you should know that. This Sheikh Gumi, he was a former military man himself. You know?
And he has always been on the side of...
so perhaps the other story there on the Daily Trust is that army attack against Air Force advice. Sources being quoted there. Officers grumble over lack of synergy between services. We have learned our lessons. Our operations remain joint. Defense Headquarters. Tinubu vows to punish anyone found culpable. Well,
you know, I was talking about drones and Air Force and Army the other time. You see what the Air Force is saying now. There's always some rivalry.
Well, sources. You know, I said it's not an official Air Force position. They are quoting sources there, so I don't want to put too much. If it's not the official Air Force position, then let's not take it too seriously. as what is happening.
Because we take it seriously or not.
No, because
lives have gone.
No, because under this
lives have gone.
This chief, military chiefs, there have been some coordination.
Of course.
Even the naval special forces joining the army in Niger to fight.
Synergy.
So
that's what
something just went amiss here. So
and it is a very costly something.
I'm sure the defense headquarters will know that. Well, they have to take care of this kind of errors next time around, so that it doesn't happen again. Now, the New Telegraph newspaper. Well, the lead story. Nigerian Correctional Services spends more money to feed dogs than inmates. The Controller General of Prisons. I heard this on the news yesterday.
Customs.
No, this Nigerian Correctional Services.
Oh, prisons.
Yes. Now, I heard this yesterday. If that is the budget, why will even the authorities do that?
Or are they using dogs to chase?
No, they have dogs. They train. They use for their duties.
Let them use them to chase.
Yes.
I've never seen them use a dog.
They have to use dogs on prisoners?
But what not on prisoners. But what I'm saying, even
dogs for the border, for patrol.
No, this correctional center.
But they will chase prisoners.
No, they have dogs they use for official duty. Leave that. What they have said. That is what we should question. Even if you are sent a message, as they say in olden times, as a slave, wouldn't you deliver it as a freeborn? Why will you feed dogs with more money than you feed human beings?
It's a correctional facility, not a place for condemnation.
Why do they need so many dogs in the prison anyway?
It's so exciting to be involved in this little discussion.
We don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear this.
We don't want to hear anymore. We got to wrap it up.
Thank you.
Okay, we got to wrap it up. We've got to go. The producers are talking in our ear. Thank you so much for your contributions today, gentlemen.